So in this tutorial, we're going to be going over the depth of field settings. So firstly, we're going to set up our shot to a custom for the depth of field. So what we're going to do is we're going to increase the lens length of the camera, as well as move this table here closer to the camera to get the full effect of the depth of field. So first off, let's move the table. And on our interior view here, we're going to increase the lens length. So right now it's at 66, we'll set it to about 75. And then we have to zoom out slightly to compensate for this. So now using our interactive view, we're going to set up our frame. So we'll move the table slightly towards the camera. So now the object is placed closer to the camera in the scene. And this way when we add a depth of field, this will be out of focus and give it that photography effect. We'll probably just further move this a bit closer. So about here. And now let's add our depth of field effect. Also you can see the light is slightly showing up on our frame here, so we just need to move the camera slightly to the right until it's out of view. So now with our interactive view open, we're going to go ahead and add the depth of field to it. So we turn it on. As you can see, the default parameters make the whole image blurry. But the first thing we're going to do is set our focal point. So the focal point is the distance that the camera is focusing on. So we increase it, we'll see it starts to come a bit more in focus. You can also place a point when you go fixed distance. You click here to pick a point in the scene. And so we want to focus on, we pretty much want to focus on this area of the scene here. So we'll place it. And now that is in focus, while the bottle and table in the foreground is slightly out of focus. And you can increase the blurriness by increasing the defocus here. Set your fixed distance, you place the point. You want to make sure that you're doing it in your view. So as before, I did it in this perspective view, and it didn't put in the correct distance. So you want to make sure that you click here on the place target, and you do it in the frame that you're rendering. And that way it will show up better. So let's just do a draft render. Here's our final result. To save the image, you simply click up here, and you'll save it as a PNG. If you're not happy with how it looks, you can always change the settings and adjust it, which I think I'll do a bit here, and also it doesn't quite show up properly in the low setting render. That's all for this video.